Hello everybody, this is PS Ducky, and I'm going to be playing some Crusader Kings 2. Um, First of all, I'd like to say that I am not very good at this game. Second, there are lots of places that I could start, something like 500 something possible starting locations, and that's not even counting all of the starting dates. So, um, someone, I don't know who developed it, but someone developed a utility for Crusader Kings 2 players called CK2 Chooser that randomly picks a starting location given certain parameters. So I'm going to cut to that now. Alright, here we are. Now the first thing I have to do for that, for CK2 Chooser, is to choose a starting date. And of course, the choose a date dialog box showed up off the screen, so I'll pull it back on the screen. I'm going to tell it, well, there are these different bookmarks for starting dates. This is the earliest that you can go with the Old Gods expansion, which I do have. Earliest you can go without, and then various starting dates. I'm going to go with this bookmark and gonna have all those boxes checked. There is also the option to generate a random starting date, which I'm not going to do. Then I hit OK, and CK2 Chooser does its thing, which takes a bit. And it does say it's not responding. That is normal for CK2 Chooser. And here we go. It says 585 possible starting locations, so just going to pick a character. Usually it gives me something in either the Count or Duke level, which is not too challenging, not too easy either. Let's see what it gives me. Yep, I called it. It's giving me a Count. So what this says here is that this is the character I'm playing as. Well, I'll tell you more when I get into the game. So, let's cut to the game. Alright, here we are in Crusader Kings 2. So, single player, it's already set to the Old Gods bookmark, and now I'm going to Alt-Tab to CK2 Chooser, which you won't be able to see in this video. Okay, so first thing I do to find my starting point is look at the cultures view. CK2 Chooser says that my character has an Italian culture, so I know I'm looking for this general area. And, okay, so I'm right here. And I'm not going to customize the character because I just want to get right into the game. So, I hit play. And let me see what my stats are. These are actually really good stats. My lowest is an 8. Well, I have 2 8s, so... And my only bad trait is arbitrary. So I don't have any claims at the start. So we have that. Okay. Looking at this screen. This is good. This is good. I am part of this whole kingdom right here. which does have the lowest level of crown authority. That is good. We like that. So, as far as choosing the ambition, this is an easy one. I can, in fact, complete that on day 1. So, okay. Now, there are a bunch of princesses that that my character could marry. I'm gonna go for this one because it is an opportunity to take that kingdom, which obviously I'm going to go for that. Anyway, my goal at this point is much less. So okay, this is a 3. What I'm in right now. Technically, this is part of the Latium Duchy, but de facto it is part of Duchy of Tuscany, which is going to make things a bit harder. What I'm going to do, going to do a standard start with the counselors. Don't know what to do with the Spy Master yet. As far as that, that really has to improve. I'm gonna give him Cupbearer because I want the relationship score to improve. And yeah. Gonna have him steal tech, so. Okay, so we have that. We have our council. We have that. Let's speed things up a bit. Now here, I can either take money or take points. Points over here, money over here. My gold reserves are a bit low, so I'm going to take the gold. And fulfilled the ambition. Next, this is another one that I always do. Because right now, if this character dies, it's game over. And I don't want game over. That said, I am going to use the plot screen now. Or at least I'm going to try to use the plot screen. There's not much I can do with that one. And I'd rather have no plot screen going than an ineffective plot screen. That said, I can do that. And that's also probably going to go nowhere, but there's a chance. And my reasoning for that is because I want to put her on that throne. Because even though this is all the way over here... Oh, nice, 5 points, plus it won't be game over anymore soon if my character dies. So... And yes, my character is... well, the whole kingdom's in a war, and... I am keeping my guys out. I'm gonna give him this guy's money because I do want that relationship score up. I know, it's officially called the opinion score, but I called relationship score. So right now, I am kind of in a holding pattern. Just checking various screens. There's no point in any of that. Everything's good here. And yes, I got the claim here, and I'm going to pull the Counselor, and the Chancellor, whatever. And put said Counselor here, Chancellor, whatever. And now, I am going to attack this area, this province. So, pause the game, merge. And yeah, I do like the way that's set up. So, move there. And that's good. That's very good. I'm gonna use that ambition. So. Okay. So they lose some guys and some morale. What I'm doing right here is I'm laying siege to his province, his castle, actually his church right here. And yes, he is also laying siege to my province, my castle right here, but his force is too small to do anything meaningful, so that is what I call a nuisance. So, that said, I am going to go attack the nuisance, because I was at the part where I had it. I'm going to approve the limited crown authority, because I don't want it any higher than limited, but I do want it at limited at this point. That said, I have just won this war, and I can force the claim on this province right here. Now, there are two idiot lights up here. First one saying that people are upset because I've guys up. There, we have that. The other is saying that I have the wrong type of holding. Yes, I know. I wish there was some way to make the castle the capital instead of making the church the capital. Well, if there is one, I do not know it. Because like I said, I am not very good at this game. So, yeah. So, yeah, this is what I'm looking for. But there's really nothing I can do about it. And the reasoning is because I could theoretically dump it off on him. But doing that would risk a game over should my character die. And I'm not going to do that. I also could dump it off on him. I'm also not going to do that, because I don't want to put titles outside the dynasty. So, and wouldn't you know, another claim. Going to move him there, because I don't want to attack this guy yet. As for this guy, guess what? You're getting attacked. So, use the same strategy, just merge the entire block and I'm gonna put the 19 Marshal and the 8 Marshal. And I'm gonna attack. So, here, I can either choose to try to take the deceitful trait or the honest trait. Now, if I look at my character, I'm going to go for this one because it would do less damage. It would bring a 15, if I were to get the trade, it would bring the 15 down to a 13 and the 11 up to a 14. So, we have that. Luckily I didn't get the trade, so it didn't hurt my good stat. And that plot screen is still going nowhere. But I am doing my fair share of expanding, which is good. And I have to take that opinion penalty. There's no other choice, which is unfortunate because he's in a position where opinion really matters. And that's actually a very good thing that I got another son there, because I'll be able to somewhat safely dump off the unwanted county here. Also, when I take this county, my domain over here is going to be oversized, so I'll need to dump something off anyway. What's happening now is the morale is falling more quickly because it's falling more quickly for this holding because I already took this holding. And I just won this. So we have that. No, don't do that. That would be dumb. Okay, that was stupid. I had totally forgotten that I didn't have a duchy, so... So that completely defeats the purpose. I shouldn't have dumped that off. Like I said, I'm not very good at this game. And sometimes I do stupid things like that. And since I'm not going to reload a past save, a little thing called that would mess up the video, plus I don't want to do that. Going to... Oof. I'm going to undo it the old-fashioned way. As far as the plot screen, I'm still pushing that. And given the percentage, it's still probably going to go nowhere, but it's worth a try. gonna speed things up a bit. And I got the claim. So yeah, I paid the point penalty because he is technically an ally, but he shouldn't even be there in the first place, because the only reason he's there is because I was stupid. I'm just gonna go in, undo the stupidity. I'm gonna move the Chancellor back to where I originally wanted him. Okay, and one of these territories, I don't know exactly where it is, but it is a friendly territory that is being raided. But there, stupidity undone. Now I can do that. I still have to dump something off, but I'm gonna dump the barony off, because that won't mess things up. So we have that. And I am just about out of time, unfortunately. So until next time, this is PS Ducky signing off.